I love motorcycles. I myself own an Aprilia RS457, if you want to picture her. Ah, damn, she's beautiful. Anyways, I also love games like GTA. In this case, GTA Online. So naturally, when I play these games, I more often than not go for the motorcycles. Now, when this game first came out, I was like 12 or 13 years old, and I didn't understand how vehicles worked. I just thought, nice bike, go vroom vroom. I still think that way, but you know, now that I'm older, now that I've ridden several and I've had a couple years of experience, you start to learn how these things work. And the more I start to learn about that, the more I realize that GTA Online's bikes kind of don't make sense. There are some problems with these bikes that kind of annoy me, so I thought I'll make a video for the community so that hopefully when GTA 6 releases, these issues can be addressed and we can have the perfect game with perfect motorcycles. The first thing on my list is the sound. The sound does not make sense. Now I'm talking more about the sport bikes because I am more of a sport bike kind of guy. I also like cruisers. And I actually think that the cruisers sound fine in the game. Take the Zombie Bobber for example. Like just listen to this. This sounds really nice. But I'm talking more about the sport bikes. They either sound like a 50cc little dirt bike when it's well, if you take the Batty for example, it's based upon the 848 Ducati. That thing is a beast. Like it shouldn't sound so underpowered. Or they sound like a vacuum cleaner. Like listen to it, just listen. Now that you've listened to those, I'll let you listen to my bike. It's an Aprilia, it's 457 cc's, and it's a cross-plane twin cylinder. If you ask me, that sounds pretty sick, and I love listening to it when I go out riding. Now the reason why I'm showing this is just to ask Rockstar, why does my like middle of the pack, like, you know, not even that powerful of a bike sound 100 times better than the super bikes in GTA? It just I don't know who is in charge of the sound department of Rockstar on the GTA, but I hope they fix that in GTA 6. It's not that enjoyable to listen to. To kind of further expand on this a little bit more, then my next issue on the list is there is no custom exhausts, at least not ones that actually work. Now I hear you asking yourself, what do you mean? In almost all of the vehicles there is always an exhaust option in the auto shop to change it. That is true, but tell me why when I change the exhaust, why does the sound not change as well? If you guys don't know, when you buy a motorcycle, the stock exhaust usually doesn't sound the best. It's because the exhaust has like a bunch of filters and cats in it and stuff to like deal with the emission rules and all that stuff. Now what you can do, what I did to my bike, the reason why my bike sounded so nice is you can change that exhaust. I changed it into a basically straight piped full system exhaust, and when you change the exhaust, the air goes through it a lot better and then it just sounds a lot better as well. So tell me why when I do it in GTA, it still sounds like shit. There is no actual use of changing the exhaust other than how it looks. The only thing it changes is you can like do the little like fire pops, like the back fire pop. Hopefully in GTA 6, when you change the exhaust sound, I hope it actually changes the airflow and changes the sound of the bike. Now my next complaint on the list is the passenger seat. Why do a lot of the bikes in GTA have a passenger seat and passenger pegs, but they don't allow you to have a passenger? Why go through the trouble of modeling the bike adding the passenger packs, adding like the seat so it looks like it should accommodate a passenger when it doesn't. Take the Shinobi for example. Sure, the seat isn't the most comfortable looking, but why add passenger pegs? For what reason? It literally makes no sense. Again, I know it's something very small, but you know, it's all these small details that make the bike perfect. Or well, imperfect in this case, because there's issues with it. Now my last but not least complaint on the list. Rockstar, can we please have modern motorcycles? Again, I'm talking more about the sport bikes. A lot of the bikes in-game are based off of very old motorcycles. The Batty 801, for example, you know, the fan favorite. That is from the Ducati 848 that was released in 2008. Now I know you're saying, well, GTA is a game from 2013. Yes, but we've gotten updates with updated vehicles, like for example the most recently released BMW M3 Dakar. That is new, right? They add very new recent cars, but why do bikes get left behind? Why do we ride bikes from 2008 to 2010 or something? Now I know we have the Reaver. That motorcycle is actually based upon the Arch bike from Keanu Reeves. Okay, that is modern. But I'm talking more about the sport bikes. Like, sport bikes, at least because I'm in that community, I want to have a modern sport bike, and I feel like it's a very big part of motorcycling community. So tell me why even the most recent one we have, I guess, the Shinobi, that motorcycle is based, like, it's a mixture of a couple bikes, but it's mainly based off of the Kawasaki Ninja 250R, which is from like 2013. So I really don't understand their approach to what bikes they should add. But please, someone at Rockstar, we have so many fun motorcycles. The Yamaha R1, or the newly released Yamaha R9, Kawasaki ZX6R. Heck, add my motorcycle to the game, or at least the superbike version of it. Like, you don't have to add the 457, but add the V4. There's so many cool bikes that I would love to ride. But no, I'm stuck riding on a bike from 2008 because Rockstar just doesn't want to update their bikes, right? Now I do have a little bit of hope, because in the screenshots that they released for GTA 6, you do see Jason sitting on a bike that actually resembles an Aprilia, funny enough. What I hope is, as we see with these newly released vehicles, they tend to port them to GTA Online first to test them out, to see like the community's reaction, like with the new BMW M3. So I hope that before GTA 6 releases, because it's still around a year away, that they release some of those bikes that they've made for GTA 6 into GTA Online, so I can finally be happy and have a new bike. So anyway, thank you for listening to me out. Thank you guys for watching. Comment something below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.